Game 2 of our semifinal doubleheader. Michigan State and 18th ranked Texas. The winner will play Maryland in tomorrow night's championship game. The loser will take on St. John's tomorrow night as well. With Kansas winning 13 out of 16 games. Neitzel's three is good, and that's a great sign for Michigan State.
Little guys battling in there for rebounds. Again, everybody for Texas will have to rebound against a stouter team in Michigan State.
Nice backdoor by Michigan State's freshman. He's only the second to do it in 3 straight games. St. Vincent the other. Another backdoor basket. This one by Gray off the feed from Suton.
Steps up a little bit higher, and here on another side, Damian Jones. Again, each time Jones and Durant.
And may look back and say, man, I should have stayed in school.
Oh, there's no question about it. And even guys who dabble in different things are searching. Again, the bad habits. And we talk about the stardom potential of Kevin Durant. Those are little things you've got to work on.
Dolman for 3. With a whole new group of freshmen, Greg Oden, Daquan Cook, Mike Conley. Beautiful move. And a basket for Michigan State. And a foul on Texas as Suton was driving. Back-to-back reverse layups by freshmen. First, Raymar Morgan for Michigan State. Good ball movement by Michigan State. Neitzel. Kick out to Joseph. Maurice Joseph scored 16 points all of last year.
And part of the reason is Kevin Durant, but the other part is getting better shots, better looks, penetration, kick, just like that.
Yeah, nice feed to Namath, who puts it in. Michigan State with it a deuce. Shot clock at 3. Walton can't hit the 3, but an offensive rebound by Morgan. He scores, and he's fouled.
I was going to say, and no sooner do you say that than Michigan State crashes the boards.
Morgan, pretty good-looking freshman for MSU.
And a nice job there, just commanding the weak side. Raymar Morgan recognizing when the shooter's going to shoot it.
Matt Hill getting the basket. Here's Morgan for Michigan State, pulling up over Hill and hitting in the lane. Here's Ebach. Morgan spotting up and canning a 3 to get the Spartans within 2. Now inside of 10 seconds. 3-point shot, good. Maurice Joseph gives Michigan State the lead. Maryland has already moved on to the title game to play the winner of this game tomorrow night at 9 Eastern. St. John's, which lost game 1, will play the loser of this game as Ebach rejects it into the front court.
Good, solid, fundamental defense in a shot clock situation when it's running down.
He has really contributed some solid minutes here midway through the second half for Michigan State. Neitzel off the screen for 3. It's there! And the Spartans lead by 7. Timeout, Texas. 12 straight points for Michigan State.
And there you go, a young team like Texas with all the freshmen, all the inexperienced players. You know, you wonder if you're Rick Barnes how they'll respond if the other guy makes a run. Well, it's Michigan State that's making the adjustment. And on the other end, their big scorer makes them pay. For Texas, it's all about poise and the ability to execute. It starts on the defensive end.
Here's Morgan. It's the jump shot. He is an impressive athlete at 6'9". Speaking of jumping over, Morgan over Durant, that time with the stuff.
And take a look, nice back screen right here. Morgan receives, Namath sets that back screen. Durant is turned around almost 360 degrees. And that's what we call execution. They drew Durant up with the pass to Morgan. Morgan gives it up in a nice back screen. If we're going to go half by half, I think it's a tie between Ebekwe and Durant.
Yeah, both were terrific in the first half. Ebekwe outscoring St. John's in the first half of that first game, and Durant with 16 first half points here tonight. Inbound to Suton.
Yeah, take it. There's the high screen.
Neitzel with 4 seconds left. All the way to the basket, lays it in. 2.4 on the clock, and Texas showing its youth turns it over. Damian James throw it away.
Well, we said a couple of things are going to happen. Ball was going to be placed in Drew Neitzel's hands, and he was going to be given a high screen to try to rub his man off and find a way to get to the basket, create for himself or others. Now take a look right here. There's the high screen, kind of fakes everybody, gets down the middle and fakes the pass before he lays it in. And as you mentioned, inexperience. kind of protects the ball by dropping it low. And the inexperience right now, and everybody's scrambling. One Texas player calling timeout. Damian Jones sets it in. There's the drive right down the gut of the defense. Now watch Jones. One of his teammates is calling timeout.
And that's what they're talking about right now. Did Texas call timeout before the ball was inbounded by the Longhorns? Neither team has a timeout. Augustine able to run the floor. Inbound to Abrams.
Two. Got to shoot it.
Abrams gets it away. No good. And Michigan State wins. That would have won it had it dropped for three. Instead, the Spartans survive and move on to the title game to play Maryland at 9 Eastern tomorrow night.
Michigan State bailed out by their leader, Drew Neitzel. Again, the most experienced guy on their team in terms of minutes. And he made the play. There's a long pass. Good enough look for a guy with A.J. Abrams' range. Just didn't fall from him. Nice play devised by Rick Barnes, and Rick can accept it. You got 5 freshmen out there competing with a team like Michigan State. And he just came up short.
So Drew Neitzel, the only returning full-time starter for Michigan State, our 2K Sports Player of the Game. 15 points in the game-winning basket with 2.4 on the clock. And Neitzel is standing by with Heather Cox.
And Drew with 15 points in the game, but none more important than the last two with 6 seconds remaining. Was that by design, an audible? How did it develop?
I don't know. Texas was playing great D, and the play kind of got messed up, so we just went to a high ball screen, and I seen the guy fall, and I kind of split the defense, and it worked out.
A great shot. Now Texas's star Kevin Durant had 16 points in the first half, but you guys all but shut him out in the second half. How'd you do it?
We felt we didn't play up to our potential in the first half, and we just made some adjustments at halftime. The coaching staff did a great job, and it was a total team effort. Everybody didn't play their best tonight, but we fought through it and got a win.
Now you're an ambidextrous guy. That final shot, what made you decide to go to the right?
Hey, it just came natural, so it worked out for me.
Congratulations on the great win. Best of luck tomorrow night.
Thanks a lot.
Dave?
All right, Heather, only one field goal combined between these two teams in the final 5 minutes and 18 seconds, and it was that shot by Drew Neitzel with 2.4 on the clock to give Michigan State a 2-point win. The Spartans will play Maryland at 9 Eastern tomorrow, St. John's and Texas at 7 Eastern. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Len Elmore and Heather Cox and the rest of our ESPN2 crew, I'm Dave Pash. A reminder, if you'd like more on tonight's game, join us over on ESPN News for a post-game extra report coming up next on ESPN2. It's Quite Frankly with Stephen A. Smith. So long from New York City, where Michigan State beats Texas by 2.